Hi everybody, it's Rob here from Glas Data, and today I'm going to show you what's new with the My Data section. So I'm just going to go and log into my account here, and once I've logged in I'm going to navigate to the My Data section, which is this document icon in the left hand nav bar. And once we get there you'll see that there's quite a few things which are different, but still fundamentally we've got these cards here which are telling us which topics we have within our system. Now if you're unfamiliar with how the data is structured and what it looked like previously, do go and have a look at some of our other tutorials and then do come back and follow this one along. So to start with, we've introduced a few new layouts to My Data, and to access this you can do the change view mode button in the top left hand corner of the screen. So by default this is what we call the card view, but we also have the compact view, which is narrow lines in a table, and then we also have the expanded view, which is very similar except obviously wider, and it includes a visualization. So you can choose whichever one's most suited to your screen size and your preference. Now for me, I do prefer the card view, so I'm going to stick with that one for now. But do feel free to use whichever one you want. We've also updated the search functionality. So this search bar here, you can type any sort of name of any topic that you're interested in, and you can filter it down for you as well. We also have a few other parameters here on the right hand side, so you can see that by default we're ordering all of the topics by name, but if you click on this button you'll see all the different things that we can use to order our topics. So we can order it by the last time it was edited, when you created it, from where it's come, whether it's hidden or shown, whether it's been shared with you or shared with anyone else, and then any tags that you tag it with, and we'll get to that in a second. We also have the ascending and descending button. Now this is just going to reverse the order in which they're ordered. So you can see that we're alphabetically starting with A and ending at Z, but I can flip that around and you'll see that we're now starting with the feed silo going down towards CO2. We can show any hidden data. So now by default you probably won't have any hidden data in your account, but you can hide any topic that you want to simply by hitting on this menu icon and then selecting the hide option, and then you can show any hidden data. So you can see I've got one here, and then you can also obviously make that unhidden again, and then once you're done with anything you can just hide it again. And then the final button here on the right hand side is a date filter. So what you can do is you can select the time range or the date range in which you want to see data, and by default it's going to be any data that hasn't been updated. So this is this last edited option here. Any data that hasn't been edited within that time range is then going to be filtered out. So you can see just the information which is kind of most recent, or you can see only older information. You'll also notice that as we're searching, so for example if I hit CO2 here, we have this breadcrumb trail just below the search bar. Now this shows you kind of what level you're within the system, what navigation level you are. Now if I want to clear a search I can obviously hit the clear button here, or I can actually clear it from the breadcrumb trail just like that, and you'll go back to just by default seeing all your shown topics. This also works if I go into one of these topics to see which assets are in there. So I've got 3 assets in this one. You'll notice that we're now inside the demo topic, so you're showing that in the breadcrumb, and if I select one of these as well you'll now see that we're inside the load cell asset within the demo topic. Okay. If I want to go all the way back to the main topic screen, I can simply just hit the cross in this breadcrumb. It'll take us all the way back. And if I want to go just one level up, so if I go back to the load cell asset, I can just say, yeah, get rid of that one and go back to seeing all my assets in the demo topic. Okay. Now I'm going to show you how some of the tags work. Now this is used predominantly to group information together. So if you have a lot of information that potentially that's all related to a similar thing, you can group this together, and you can do this for either topics or assets, but we'll stick with topics today. So to add a new tag, you simply hit this green folder icon with a little plus button on it, and then you can name, so a tag can be anything, it's just it's like a grouping option. So I'm going to name this group 1, and I can give it a color, make it nice and purple. And then we have all these different icons that you can use, and I'm just going to use this group icon, which is with a couple of people on it. I'm going to create that. And then I'm going to create another one as well, which I think I'm going to make red. And then I'm going to call this group 2. And for this one, I'm going to use the IoT icon. Okay, so actually I could call this one sensors, couldn't I? There we go. And hit create button. So now, once you've created some tags, you'll see that we've got this little 0 counter on it. That means that those tags haven't been added to any topics yet. And it's very, very easy simply to add a tag to a topic. You just grab it on, drag it on, and you'll see that we've got these hovering landing zones. Just let go of it there, and you'll see it's then been added to that topic, and then we'll add it to this one as well here. And then we'll add some tags. Let's add that tag to that one, and that tag to that one as well. Now, once you've tagged your data, you can very, very quickly and easily either search by tag, order by tag, or you can just simply click on one of the tags to see the data, all the data which falls into that tag. So for example, if I click on group 1, I get just the 2 topics which are in group 1. If I click on sensors, I get the 2 sensors which are in 2 topics which are in the sensor tag. And then if I want to look at all of them again, I can just go back to the breadcrumb, hit the cross, and I see all of them again. If you want to delete a tag, it's very, very easy. So what you can do is you can either click on the option menu here, and you can say remove a tag, group 1, or you can just simply drag that tag back to the same topic that you've added it to, and it'll disappear. And you can also delete these tags as well. So you can just click on the menu here, hit delete. That will remove that tag, and then we do the same with this one as well. And then all of these topics are going to be untagged. The final thing that we've added is that when you can drag these topics onto these context menus down below. So you'll see that when you're dragging a topic, you get this little icon next to your mouse, and then all of these options down the bottom will be available. So you can delete the topic, you can edit the topic, you can hide the topic, you can then open it up, you can share it, you can export it, or you can visualize it. And it's very quick and easy to do this just simply by dragging a topic onto one of these options. The same is true for a tag as well. So if we create just another one quickly, you can actually drag the tag down, and some of the options will be available for you here. So if I want to rename that tag, I can do it like that. Or if I want to delete that tag, I can just drag it onto that delete icon, and there we go. So there you go, a whirlwind tour of our new My Data section, and hopefully this will help you really get to grips with organising your information and quickly accessing what you're looking for. And as per usual, if you have any questions, do get in touch.